Today in Grow a Garden in Roblox, it seems the dream is dead. Jandel has announced, apparently, that seed trading is a lie. Is that true? I don't know. I have my doubts. I'm going to talk about those doubts in this video. If this sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Become part of the first 200k OGs on the channel, because soon you won't be able to. Soon, you'll only be able to be a 300k OG. So let's get into the video. Before we do anything else, let's listen to it from Jandel's words himself, and then we'll discuss it because I have some thoughts. Here we go. I'm going to rewind the video, and we're going to listen to it.
Trading is officially coming, and it's going to change the game forever. There's a brand new trading system with its own...
That's a lie. That's a lie. It ain't coming. My wife's yelling at me now. I'm sorry, guys.
The last thing he said was, my wife is yelling at me now. Sorry, guys. So, from his own mouth, he uses the following phrase. I got so much to say, but he uses the following phrase. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. It ain't coming. Now, let's break this down, shall we? What do we know so far about all of the leaks regarding seed trading? Now, you have to remember something. People don't just make up these leaks. Where do they find them? They find them in the game code. They find them in the game files. They find them by having programming language to dig through the files to find these things and then reveal them for us. So it's not like they're coming out of thin air. They're coming deep in the game's own files. So what's going on here? This right here was the first leak we saw regarding seed trading. It was a boxing machine that boxed up seeds and made them into packaged seeds. This detail is a bit important. We'll get more into this later on. And then the leaks went so far as to show us that each of the seeds have their own color code for the little box around them meant for trading. And each of the rarities of these seeds has a default color code, as you can see here on the screen. Now, why do I trust the guys over at the non-Discord server regarding their leaks? Well, that's because they have been 100% accurate up until this point. And I can just scroll through all of these leaks and you can recognize a whole bunch of things like, hey, I know those pets. I know what's going on here. I recognize that. They're getting all the seed traveling thing. They're getting all the traveling merchants, the seeds, the events. They're nailing everything. They nailed the fact that the Travis Kelce event was scripted, on and on and on. They've been 100% accurate so far because they're not making this up. They're getting it from the game files. So what's going on here? Why do we have seed boxing and seed trading and a graphical user interface for seed trading in the game files, but why is Jandel saying it ain't coming? This is where things get really weird. I have a few theories, and that's all they are. They're nothing more than theories. They're my own brain trying to make sense of what's happening here. Why we have actual data in the files, but Jandel seemingly denying it. Well, there's a few ways we can look at this. The first thing we can say is that we'll take Jandel exactly for his word for his word, and we will say it ain't coming. He has decided, maybe that moment at that night, he decided, you know what? I was working on it. My team was working on it. We were developing it, but we don't want to do it anymore. We've come to a decision. We're not doing seeding trading. That is entirely possible. Jandel is the lead developer. This is his project. This is his baby. And he can literally say, I know we've spent all this time developing the system, but we're not doing it. He can make that decision, and that's up to him. Theory number 2, it's marketing. Do you know what I mean by marketing? It is him drumming up awareness for the system by saying it ain't coming while everyone is saying, look at all these leaks, it's coming. It creates buzz. It creates conversation. My comment section is flooded with people telling me I'm wrong. The Discord server is talking about it all day long. I bet you the public Discord server is talking about it. People are going to make videos about this now. It's going to create awareness for the concept. So it's marketing. It's free advertisement. That's one theory. Another theory, he was putting a potential system into the game files, knowing that people who dig through the game files will find it, to allow the information to be published by YouTubers like me to gauge the market. It could have been market research, having it in the game files, having the YouTubers talking about it, reading the comments. How are people responding to this? Do people like the idea of seed trading? Do people not like the idea of seed trading? He's trying to get an opinion. He's trying to figure out, should I do it? Should I not? Let's leak a little bit and see what people say. It could be market research. And maybe that market research has told him that people don't like it. But man, even just reading the top comments on his TikTok, please add the seed trading, add it, Jandel, like on and on and on, add it or we quit. Please, I want seed trading. I mean, maybe he's doing the actual TikTok itself as market research. The leak could have been market research. And now this response saying it ain't coming, now he could be reading his own replies and see when people say this could be market research. Like, there's so many ways this could go. Now, there's a common saying when it comes to men. I'm not sure where it actually came from or how the cliche exactly goes, but it boils down to this. Don't trust a man by what he says, trust a man by what he does. And what do I mean by that? What he has been doing and his developers have been doing is putting into the game code the ability to trade seeds, to box them up. It takes about an hour to box up, and then you trade the packaged seeds. That's what's been happening in the game code so far. The system is seemingly almost done or pretty much done. They just need to release it, turn it on, activate it, whatever. But then he comes out and says this. So now what do we have to believe? I'm leaning towards believing his words, but so far his actions are going against his words. But like I've already said, maybe he's changed his mind and he's turning it off. He's not doing it. Maybe this is marketing. There's, remember early on in the video where I was talking about, I want to talk about his wording. Let's go look at it again. This is, there's a way for him to backpedal out of this without lying. Watch this. Let's see if you guys catch what's going on here, okay? Let's watch it again, see if you catch it.
Change the game forever. There's a brand new trading system with its own.
That's a lie.
So he says that's a lie. But what is he saying that's a lie to? Or what could he backpedal and be saying that's a lie to? Take a look at this image, okay? Take a look at this image. Where is it? Where is it? Take a look at this image. What do you notice? That just says Bone Blossom. Let me zoom in. This is not a real graphic user interface. This is a fan-made graphic user interface. And in the middle, it shows you just a Bone Blossom seed, just chilling there, right? We already know that this isn't how this system's going to work. You're not just going to be able to slap a seed down in a graphic user interface and trade a seed. You have to package the seed first, and then you're trading a packaged seed. So if Jandel wants to, what he's saying right now is true. This is a lie. This is not how my system's going to go. My system doesn't let you just trade seeds. My system makes you package the seeds and trade packaged seeds. So Jandel, cleverly, intelligently, if he wanted to, if this is his goal, could use this TikTok as additional hype and additional marketing and still not be a liar because this is not the system he's making. You see what's happening here? That could also have, there's so many layers to this, like an onion. It's like an ogre, for those of you who like Shrek. And what he could do, if he wanted to, is say that version of your seed trading idea ain't coming. My version with package seeds and blah, 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 blah is coming. That's if he wants to change things. It's amazing to me, this whole situation, because there's such division about this whole concept. I feel, based off of all the people commenting on my videos and stuff like that, which is still a small sample size, that the majority wants seed trading because the majority doesn't have access to many of the older seeds, and the minority does not want seed trading because they want to remain feeling special with their special seeds and their special plants in a game about growing your garden, where everyone is complaining that it doesn't feel like grow a garden anymore and it feels like grow a pet, because it's pet trading and pet value videos and new pets being released and pets and pets and pets. No one cares about gardens anymore. And there's multiple reasons for that. One, you can't get access to the coolest things from the back in the day. Two, shekel inflation has risen to the point where people don't even care about mutating their plants anymore. They don't even care about what the base value of these plants are anymore because everyone's got quintillions of shekels. We know that in the game files, we have seed trading stuff already in place and a graphical user interface for it already in place, and a packaging system that takes 1 hour to package and probably has a Roblox option to skip is already in place. And we also know that Jandel has said that it ain't coming. But why did Jandel say that? Was it marketing? Did he change his mind? And he's no longer doing it? That's number two. Number three, is he just trying to get a feel for the market by saying this and seeing how many people get upset and really want seed trading before he makes a final decision? That's three. And if Jandel does decide to do seed trading, all he has to do is say, that video that I reacted to had the wrong way to do seed trading. That was the lie. If he wants to, he has an easy out to backpedal and not be called a liar. Ultimately, this entire situation is fascinating, and I'm enjoying kind of watching it from the outside. I don't have tester access. I'm not part of the content creator program. I'm just a dude like you playing the game. I get to watch from the outside and watch all this drama unfold, and it's just kind of fun for me. This kind of drama is fun for me. I don't like real drama. That stuff just bores me. That is everything I have for you. What do you think? Do you think seed trading is coming? Do you think it's not? Do you think it's Jandel doing marketing? Do you think Jandel has changed his mind and is going to scrap all the work he's done and is not doing seed trading? Do you think he's just, I don't know, trying to get a feel for the market and decide what's happening? It's a great question. All these questions and more, comment down below and let me know your thoughts, guys. And as always, if you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Become part of the first 200K OGs on the channel. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.